Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. I have to admit, I am fascinated with the public's almost obsession with the so-called beef between these two rappers. I'm going to confess right up front that I don't know what it's about. I have no clue what these people are talking about. I have heard other people saying what it's about, but I don't know what it's about, and I won't know if I have to listen to it, because I'm not listening to it. If Kendrick Lamar is saying something meaningful about the black community, he needs to write an article or a book or go on a reputable show, do an interview, and then I would watch it. But listening to them go back and forth and rap, I can't. I just can't. But I am fascinated with it. And I came across this article from The Independent entitled, "Voices, Drake and Kendrick Lamar have the right idea. More people should settle their differences with poetry." I think back in the day, they did. I think people used to have a game where they played the dozens, where they went back and forth verbally. Sometimes they would do dances. That's what they used to do back in the day. So they're bringing back an old aspect of the culture, and certainly it would be better if African Americans, if nobody else, knew how to settle their differences with words instead of weapons. It's called conflict resolution without violence. So let's see what the article has to say. There's a lot of conflict in the world right now. It feels like you can't open a newspaper, or if we're being honest, social media, without reading about some terrible geopolitical incident bringing us one step closer to the brink. Our public figures are no better, and that's the truth, lowering the public discourse with every hastily typed post and provocative soundbite that escapes their controversy-hungry brains. That is true. In their effort to stay in office, public figures keep up as much mess as anybody in this country, stoking controversy, race baiting, and exaggerating the problems that already exist. We used to be so much better at this. Even in times of struggle, we used to carry ourselves with a sense of decorum. We didn't just scream at each other. We thought about what we were going to say, and we said it well. Luckily for us, there's one quarrel that is still being conducted with a level of propriety and artistry that is so often missing from today's debate. The Drake and Kendrick Lamar rap beef, yes, rather than firing off barbs with nary a thought as to their impact, these two men are conducting themselves in a way that speaks to real gentlemanly conduct by writing title poems to one another. Okay, see, I didn't even know that. If you haven't been following the beef, which I haven't, all you need to know is this. Pulitzer Prize-winning rapper Kendrick Lamar and also a rapper, Drake, no last name, have been at each other's throats for over a decade now, taking minor shots at each other in their music. The rivalry escalated to a new level recently, however, when Kendrick took issue with J. Cole's claim that he, Kendrick, and Drake were the big three in hip-hop, including the lyric, "Mother something, the big three N-words is just big me" in his song, Like That. Drake responded with a diss track attacking Lamar, who responded in kind, and the two have been going back and forth for the past few days, writing increasingly hurtful soliloquies about each other. Well, I mean, writing hurtful lyrics about each other, I don't think that's so great. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not being flippant here. Drake and Kendrick have somehow managed to elevate what under different circumstances would be considered celebrity gossip to the level of genuine art. It's so good, in fact, that people have accused the two of engaging in a bit of celebrity kayfabe and playing things up for the general public. Even if you aren't a huge fan of rap, you have to admit that it's refreshing to see two men put real effort into their insults instead of just firing out a Notes app screenshot or low resolution YouTube video. So this beef, as they call it, has become so popularized that everybody is trying to get into it, including white people. And the main one in question is this guy right here, DJ Vlad. Black celebrities, rappers to be specific, but others too, go and sit up on his couch and talk and talk and talk about themselves and other black people, to the point that now he thinks that he is a part of the hip-hop culture and that he can jump into black people's business anytime he gets ready. But the problem is he's been invited in. There are those who want him in, and there are those who want him out. So I guess the ones who wanted him in told him to come in and put in his input about the beef between these two rappers. But the ones who wanted him out invited him out and told him it wasn't about him. He got so mad that the woman who made it clear that he wasn't a part of that conversation, he's trying to get her fired. Now his feelings are so hurt that black people asked him out of black people's business that he wants to get somebody fired. So we need to make up our minds who we want to be. Black people would not jump in the middle of a white conversation thinking that they needed to have some input. The most he should have been doing was listening and maybe tried to invite one of them to one of his shows. They'll sit up on his couch, wherever he's interviewing them, and tell everything they know. And he dares you to use any of his content. Even the ones that he interviews cannot use his content. And he's making money off of these rappers and comedians and whomever else goes on his show. But now I guess he's taken ownership of the culture. So somebody needed to put him in his place. So many black Americans are finding this beef entertaining, but I do hope some good will come out of it. I hope young black men will finally learn that there is a such thing as conflict resolution without violence, and you can actually let people know how you feel about something, and everybody can walk away with their lives intact. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about the video. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and as always, have a great day.